forensic evidence has now come back that it is Hunter Biden's laptop. It's been the assumption all along.
I was gonna say, did anyone not immediately go, yeah?
Anyone with common sense?
No.
I mean, it has his pictures on there. It's got him smoking the crack and the whole thing. And I've been tempted to do a truck rant video about Hunter, but I don't want to make fun of a guy with a drug addiction.
Yeah.
But the reason I feel the necessity to point this out is it's the gift that just keeps on giving.
Yeah.
First of all, his dad, President Joe Biden, said that Hunter's the smartest guy he knows. Now, this is a guy that left cocaine and a Secret Service business card in a rental car.
Yeah.
This is a guy who turned
Although
in a
I
laptop.
don't think that precludes him from still being the smartest person Joe Biden knows.
Could be possibly true, yeah. I'm not sure. Like Joe is like 51st dates. He wakes up in a new world every day. He's like a goose. He's like a goat in a hailstorm. Yeah. He just whichever way is popping that day, that's the way he goes. But this is a guy, Hunter Biden, who dropped off his laptop for repair.
Yeah.
And then didn't go back to pick it up. Well, after 90 days, it's the property of the shop owner.
Right.
Okay. If you don't pay for it, we didn't go pick the thing up. This is a guy who lied on a federal background check in order to buy a firearm.
Right.
And let's talk about this for a minute. He was using drugs. Well, you can't. They ask you on the background check, are you using drugs?
Right.
And they list different types of drugs. He obviously was. This is a guy who...
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that a criminal can get a hold of a firearm just by lying?
By lying, as long as you've never been busted.
Has anybody told Joe that?
Like if you get busted with drugs and it's on your record, you might have a hard time at that point buying a firearm. But obviously Hunter lied on that. Then in an incident where his wife, or whatever they were, Hallie Biden, who was his dead brother Beau Biden's wife, that's weird in and of itself. Get freaky deaky with sister-in-law.
So it's very biblical, though.
It is quite biblical.
It's
the
one thing he read in the Bible. He's like, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my brother's wife, and she took his .38 and threw it in a trash can because she was worried.
Right.
The trash can was located right next to a high school.
Yep.
Okay. This was like at a grocery store. Hunter loses his mind, says, we got to go find the gun. So they go back, they're looking. The gun is gone.
This is a Coen Brothers movie just waiting to happen.
It really is, dude.
It absolutely is.
It really is. So the gun is gone. And they, what was that movie, Burn After Reading?
Yes, that's exactly the one I was thinking of, too.
That's exactly the movie plot.
Where Brad Pitt, well, I don't want to spoil it, but something bad happens to Brad Pitt.
Something bad happens to him. So it turns out an old man who's going through the trash collecting recyclables had picked up the gun. Right?
I actually hadn't heard that part. That's great.
Yeah, that's true. Now, had some nut job picked it up and walked into the high school and started shooting, it would have been just like that.
Right.
You see how easy it could have been. So here's a guy who lied on a background check about his drug use, got a gun. Your gun got thrown away in a trash can next to a high school, and God only knows who picks the thing up.
Right.
So here's the smartest guy you know. Remember.